3 days, 3 pro-gun moves by the Department of Justice. This time, gun control funding canceled. That's right, some good news from the Department of Justice, specifically on the review of Second Amendment infringements at the orders of Donald Trump by Pam Bondi and the Second Amendment Task Force. You're not going to believe this, guys and gals, but the Biden administration's Department of Justice is now being ordered to scrap millions of dollars in gun violence prevention grants that were quietly funding backdoor gun control across the country. And this is a really good thing. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jared, and this is Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. If you care about our freedoms and our God-given rights, do yourself a favor, hit the subscribe button down below, ring the bell notification, because here I break it down every single day. Before I dive in, this video is brought to you by Blackout Coffee, the freedom-fueled coffee company that supports the Constitution and tastes as bold as liberty itself. And speaking of bold, you've got to try our cinnamon French toast coffee. It's like your favorite cozy breakfast, cinnamon spiced, rich, and full of comforting flavor, all in a cup that keeps you sharp and caffeinated. Perfect for slow mornings or freedom-filled afternoons at the range. Head to blackoutcoffee.com/GNG and use my code GNG10 for a discount on your order. Also, check out a fresh new restock of this beautiful shirt. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed by our friends over at TriStar Trading. 2 colors, in stock now. Jump on it. All right, guys and gals, let's break this down. Back in 2023, the Biden Department of Justice started pouring tens of millions of dollars, we're talking almost $40 million, into so-called community-based violence intervention programs in cities like Baltimore, Newark, and Detroit. Now, it sounded harmless, but it's not exactly harmless. These programs were pitched as a public health solution to gun violence. But behind the scenes, they were pushing gun control through taxpayer dollars, funding anti-gun nonprofits, creating data-driven surveillance projects, and building political cover for local disarmament schemes. The canceled awards were identified through a review process that determined they did not align with the Trump administration's priorities. Maureen Henneberg, who's the acting head of the Office of Justice Programs, told her staff that in an email. Now, the Community Violence Grant Initiative was essentially a Trojan horse, wrapped in the language of community safety, but full of policies that had more to do with restricting lawful gun ownership than actually addressing the causes of violence. But here in April of 2025, something unexpected happened and things just changed. The Department of Justice pulled the plug, quietly canceling the entire program. All grant recipients got notices that their funding was terminated immediately. No press conference, no big announcement, just canceled. This is a huge win for those of us fighting against unconstitutional gun control. The DOJ just admitted, even if indirectly, that this program was flawed, mismanaged, and likely unconstitutional and in dangerous legal territory. Think about it. This is the same Justice Department that has been aggressively targeting lawful gun owners, gun shops, and manufacturers. But even they saw that these grants weren't going to stand up to scrutiny, whether legally, politically, or financially. Yeah, there are still some Biden holdovers, but the Trump administration has made some big changes, and we're starting to see some positive moves out of the Department of Justice. I am looking forward to the next one, and I kind of have an idea of what the next couple are going to be, and you're going to want to stay tuned because they're going to be big. Now, by canceling these grants, the DOJ stopped millions of dollars in federal funding from being used to chip away our rights under the radar. Now, don't get me wrong. We all want safer communities, but safety does not come from stripping citizens of their rights. It comes from empowered, law-abiding Americans exercising their rights responsibly. The answer to violence isn't more control. It's more liberty, more freedom, more responsibility, and more respect for the Constitution. This move by the DOJ is a rare moment where we can say they did the right thing. They backed off a dangerous, unconstitutional path, and that's a step in the right direction. That makes 3 pro-Second Amendment moves by the Trump DOJ in 3 consecutive days. Let's keep the pressure on. Let's stay engaged, because this fight is far from over. But every single win counts. If you're as fired up as I am about these moves, make sure to smash that like button down below. Drop a comment, let me know what you think of this. What do you want the next one to be? And share this video with your friends and fellow patriots. And of course, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so that you never miss an update on our rights here on Guns and Gadgets. And another big thank you to Blackout Coffee for standing with the Second Amendment. Don't forget to try our cinnamon French toast coffee. It's the flavor of freedom. Guys and gals, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for your time. Have a phenomenal day. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, and your community safe. That's our job. It's our right. And we do not get it from government. Take care.